We here have some amazing breaking news. President Donald Trump was in the Oval Office early this morning, earlier than usual, announcing a historic and record trade deal with the UK. President Donald Trump, as you know, has been embarking on a new path for American trade. And this is where all the experts were wrong about President Trump, and they were all wrong about what he was doing. You see, he was not only using tariffs to try and raise revenue for the federal government. He was not just only using tariffs as a way to try to encourage American investment and manufacturing, both of which are happening. But instead, he invented the tariff as a third thing, as a negotiating tool. Now, mind you, what was announced today is something that Joe Biden was never able to do, Barack Obama was never able to do. The United Kingdom, despite being a very close ally of the United States, was a very closed economy. And listening carefully to what President Trump announced today, and we're going to play a lot of this tape, it was very clear what President Trump's mentality is when it comes to trade. You see, the media, and if you watch CNBC, and if you watch all the talking heads on the economics networks and the financial networks, they're there to make you seem as if President Trump wants to be an isolationist, that he doesn't want to trade with the rest of the world. No, no, no. What President Trump wants is us to no longer just buy from the rest of the world. That President Trump does not want us to be solely purchasers, but also producers. He wants the purchasing and the producing to be equally yoked. You see, President Trump wants to make America the world's shopping destination. There's nothing wrong with being a consumer economy, but if you are only a consumer economy, then you're actually not a country. What President Trump announced today, and this is the United Kingdom trade deal, let's put it up on screen, is remarkable. $5 billion in new export access for our goods and services. Trump's global tariffs on steel and aluminum are removed from the United Kingdom. The 25% foreign car tariff is lowered to 10% for the first 100,000 cars. The United Kingdom exported 101,000 cars to the United States last year, so this almost matches the current volume. Let's get this up on screen. Thank you. Over $6 billion in new tariff revenue, so we're going to be able to get more tariff revenue to hopefully pay down our deficit and fund our government. This is my favorite part. And interestingly, you could make an argument. And again, all the libertarians and all these squawkers on TV, they are so dishonest. According to this, you could make the argument that President Trump is far more free trade than Joe Biden. The United Kingdom tariffs were 5.1%. Now they're 1.8%. Reciprocity. That is what President Trump has always been focused on. I'm going to use the shock and awe liberation tariffs, boom, to bring you to the table. And if you don't do a deal, they will stay.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.